Well, I'm Pastor Luke Ofong, and the spiritual department, we came to realize that quite a number of pastors were lacking knowledge. And through the ministry, a curriculum was brought from International School of the Bible in America to train pastors from the local churches, because we came to realize that a number of our pastors had not gone through some basic theological training, even though they were serving in various churches. This school, International School of the Bible, has been of great help, not only to me as a pastor serving in a local church, but it has also helped a number of pastors who have passed through this program. We have a program based on a curriculum. We use this manual called Grow or Die, written by Brother Larry Koref, of the founder of International School of the Bible in America.
The school is existing in this area, and many people have not realized that it is beneficial to many, and they stand on the other side of the hill looking what is taking place here. And when we come out of this class, they see difference in our lives. It is changing us, and even the church leaders do question that we have worshipped with them for a long time, but we have not changed. And immediately we started to learn in this class of ISOB, our lives are changing drastically. And they say there must be a new teaching that you receive at this center. So I was appealing that this kind of class should continue, spread beyond Kisumu rural and even around Kenya, so that it can serve all communities that are based.
Atiyo gi migao mar Manna Ministry, an achiel kaka committee ei Manna ka. Mano chalonwa mana gari la moshi kachopo e station to nitie gimoro michiwo miluongo ni clear line. Koro mano miwa clear line kabisa thurwa ka. Manna osetudowa thurwa ka mondo liete ng'eny kabisa. To mano osekonyogi e yore mopogore. Mano osegero ni nyaka ute nitie. Manna osekonyo joyalo thurwa ka. Joyalo dhi distance mabor ahinya. To mano osemiyogi nyaka ndigni ma gidhigo kuonde maboyogo, gidhi yalo wach Nyasaye. Mano pastors. Manna nitie kod nyithind kiye magikawo ka mang'eny, gin 80 gi wiye madhi 90. Kendo gikonyo nyithind kiyego, gitwang'onegi nyaka lewni, gimiyogi kaka konyruok moko. Nitie nyaka moko manie secondary schools gikonyo.
And with good luck, God linked us with Manna Ministry, which has been very grateful to us, because from Manna Ministry we have received many help from them. Also, some of these children, as I have said, that we deal with children who are not capable to go to school because of some basic needs which they lack at home. So the major one is some of them do fail to go to school because they want to go and collect scrap and sell so that they get food. With that, we absorb them here, and then we are very lucky that Manna Ministry has been supporting us with feeding program. We usually do feeding program here. The Manna Ministry has been able to give us food to feed these children. So and feeding is another big challenge to us. So we are grateful that we have got it from Manna Ministry. Another challenge which we have, paying rent, has been a very big problem to us. But we thank God that Manna Ministry has been helpful to us. It has done some few things which you can't explain concerning the rent. Also, writing materials, as I have told you, that we lack books, uniform. Also, Manna Ministry has helped us to purchase some of them uniforms, getting textbooks. Like now, we have been lacking textbooks for the children. The Manna Ministry has been able to bring for us some of the textbooks which we are using at this moment. Before, we didn't have textbooks, we didn't have even benches or seats. But with partnering with Manna Ministry, we have been able to get the necessary things for these children. We started to work with Manna Ministry in 2007, and we can actually say that working with Manna Ministry has actually uplifted us, because before we could not make it and we were almost closing the school, and these are desperate children who have got nowhere to go. If we close this school, they'll just go back to the street and collect the scrap or swim in the dam. We have a river down here, so most of them usually swim in that river. So Manna Ministry has been so much grateful, because we have not closed down the school and we are still progressing, and we are looking forward to expand the center. So what I can say, that the ministry has been so much grateful to us since we started to partner with it in 2007.
We also are campaigning for individual child sponsorship, and this is to enable the children who are left orphans to be able to acquire the education that they also need in order to become responsible people in the society. And we have done the much that we are able to do, but I am sorry to say that there are so many children, even in the orphanage or in our program, that still actually need sponsorship in order to continue with education, especially in high school. So far, most of them are in primary school, and we are doing everything that we are able to do to pay for their small school fees in the primary school, to buy school uniform to them, to give them medication, and also to give them basic necessities that they need. But when they get to the high school, I'm sorry to say that Manna Ministries is not able most of the time to continue supporting these orphans. That is because the expenses of educating a child in a high school is more expensive in our nation. And that's why we are campaigning for educational sponsorship for these children, whereby you can choose to sponsor an orphan with us, and you give that orphan the opportunity to continue with education and help him or her become a responsible person in the society, to support himself or maybe to support the people that they have been left with. So that is another challenge, and we are calling upon people who have got the same burden, who the Lord will be able to lay that burden to in their heart, to come up and contact Manna Ministry and sponsor some children who are in great need in order to continue with education. Alongside our feeding program, we need to sustain this project. We need more learning materials for the teachers, the one that the teachers are going to use, the textbooks, and also we need learning materials for the children that they're going to use on their own in the classes. We actually don't have enough, and we only have so far one textbook for one teacher, and the children, they are not able to have any. So we actually need more learning materials where every child will have a textbook where they can look at when the teacher is teaching, and they can go through with the teacher for that case. And one of the challenges is the teachers' wages. You know, when we bring the children into this center, our goal is not only to be able to provide the children with the food. We understand one thing, that education is the key that is able to unlock the potential in every child. And we believe that every child in this center, even those who are orphaned by HIV, they are capable of becoming something very important in this nation. And what will make them to become what they are supposed to become is education. So our goal is to be able to provide quality education to the children in Manna Academy. And one of the challenges that we are facing is the need to hire quality teachers. The teachers that we currently have, actually they are volunteering, because what we are paying them is a peanut. They are just volunteering to be, because they have the burden for the kids. But we are looking at a point where we are able to sustain the teachers and hire quality teachers who are going to provide quality education to the children. And we are actually looking forward to maybe a group of people, a church, or an individual who is going to be able to stand with the area of teachers' wages. We want to give special thanks to All for His Glory Global Missions, that is headed by Brother Wally and Sister Nidia in the USA. They have stood with us, visited the schools in the slums of Nairobi, and they have committed to go ahead and raise funds and share with the people about what is happening in Nairobi slums, and be able to raise money and send for the feeding program. And so we need more people who will have the same heart like Nidia and Wally, who are going to stand and speak for Manna Ministries feeding program in the slum, and they are able to join efforts together and bring something that we are going to give to the schools in the slum, so that the children in the slum are able to get food, and they are able to concentrate with education, and they are able to become what God has intended for them to become.
If you'd like to support the Manna Ministries International or sponsor an orphan, you can log on to www.mannakenya.org or email mannakenya@yahoo.co.uk. You can also call on +254 721 217 055.
Amunda, sore mudeni wa masore.